Hello and welcome to the birthday gift. This message is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back, everyone. And if you are new, I'm very happy to have you. Okay, so remember, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. Feel free to check your other signs. And if you're cross-watching and if you're not cross-watching, you can always reverse the roles, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what message they have for you all right now. Okay. I'm using the After Tarot deck. I was led to use this deck. I love the visuals here. So let's see what the message is. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Okay. You need to put yourself first here. This is about knowing what you want and going for it no matter what. The Queen of Pentacles. I'm actually not shocked to see this as the first card, because this is about finding yourself, knowing yourself, and sticking to it no matter what. She is very self-sufficient, okay? She stands great on her own. And she's comfortable like that. She does not feel like she needs someone else. Now, if she does invite someone else in her life, it's because she wants it, okay? Because she has everything except for love, usually. So this is usually that strong, independent person who's not afraid to go out and reinvent themselves, okay? So there's a need for you to just take care of yourself, Sagittarius. You need to take care of yourself here. Stop making decisions and considering others. When you make those decisions, it's time to really put your foot down. She usually has this all business vibe, all professional, all work, no play. So people would say, you know, she's serious, lacks sense of humor, and it's not really that, okay? It's not that. It's not that she's serious and lacks sense of humor. It's that she don't like people coming and trying to mess up what she's built for herself. She takes that very seriously. She takes that very seriously. There is a need for you to put your foot down and make sure the people in your environment understand where you're coming from, or why you are the way you are. And if being this way is totally different than how you usually are, people need to feel it. They need to understand that you at this point, no more bullshit is going to be allowed in your environment, in your space. Okay, because now it's your turn. It's your turn, Sagittarius. And people need to understand that. So when you do something, make sure you're putting yourself first. Make sure you're putting yourself first. There's a need here for you to embody the energy where you're about to set yourself up for life here. You're ready to get what's yours. You're ready to claim it, because it's your time. It's your time. People need to understand that. Okay? Okay. You have this kind of... There's an energy that people kind of want to be around you. Or... I mean, this could be someone who wants to reunite. But I'm going to tell you, it's time to enjoy your life. If you're single, There's a need for you to go out and enjoy yourself and enjoy your independence. You have the Three of Cups here. There's also someone who wants to reunite with you and have a good time with you. There's someone who basically remembers the time the two of you shared. It's coming up here. I'm going to keep going. Yeah. You have someone who feels like they missed an opportunity with you. You have the Four of Cups. You went from the Three of Cups to the Four of Cups. This person, they feel like they're not worthy of you. They don't think that you will take them back. If this is someone you walked away from, they think that if they offer the cup to you, that you will spill it over. So they're kind of afraid of rejection, in a sense here, even though they want to. You see, the Three Cups is what they really want with you, which just came out, which is reunite. They have this Fourth Cup in their hand, but they feel like you're gonna reject it. Like you will spill it over. So this person, they're not making a move because they're afraid that that's what you're gonna do anyway. Because they see you right now, you're all about you. You're all about you. You're all about what's best for Sagittarius. And they know if they come, they gotta come correct. They do want to come though. I don't know. I don't think this person is going to pass you up here. Sagittarius. I feel like they're going to come. They need to muster up the strength here. Okay. So you have someone who's kind of like, they're in the middle of a lesson. They have to fight the doubt and the fear within them and come towards you. Now you're focusing on yourself. And that's the advice. That's what's going to keep pushing this person to come towards you. So it's going to actually push them to work on themselves too. And in a sense, they push you to work on yourself because of how they were showing up in the relationship. Yeah, okay. This is the second three. We got the Three of Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Now, first of all, this is just showing me that you're working on some kind of creative project that's going to make you abundant. It's a pentacle suit, okay? So it's going to bring stability for you. It'll bring you material gain. It'll be something tangible, something real, something that you can touch is going to come from this, not something illusionary. Okay, so you're going to bring real results for yourself because you're working on something. On the other hand, this person wants to come in and work with you. Okay, this person really thinks about you a lot here. The message here is keep focusing on yourself. Don't get off track. Okay, some of y'all, if this person come back to you, you're going to get off track and go run into them and forget what you were building for yourself. No. So if you do have that kind of way about you, there's going to continue to be a delay on this reunion or on this connection, because you have to be at the point for this to work. This connection to work, you have to be at the point where if this person come back or when they come back, you don't lose your focus on what you were working on. You have to be at that point. You can't be waiting for this person. If you're waiting for this person, you're not where you need to be. You need to be focusing on what you're doing. Look at this. I love this. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this person is definitely working on themselves. You all could be dealing with someone with Earth in their chart here. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This person wants to make a serious offer. This Knight of Pentacles, it moves slow. It's the longest one to come in. But it's the only Knight that comes with a real offer. This offer sticks. So there's something trying to happen here. The what's needed though is seriousness. What's needed though here is substance. It can't be, look, it can't be fickle. It has to be real for it to work. All right, Two of Swords. Someone's in their head about this. They don't know what to do. I want to clarify, but being told just to keep going. So let's just keep going to see what comes out. Someone's stuck in their head about this. They think about this a lot. Okay, we have the Devil card. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. So here's the deal. The delay in this connection is because each party had something to deal with. There was some kind of a codependency here. With the Devil, it's like an addiction to each other in a sense, to where each one found their happiness from each other. Or each one felt like the other was what brought them happiness, but that's not how you maintain a healthy relationship. Each person needs to have their own things that they're excited about, that they're working on, that brings them fulfillment. Not just each other, even though that's something that comes along with being in a strong connection, where each person feels like the other one makes them feel happy. That's great. However, that can't be the only thing that makes you feel happy. There has to be other things as well. Because what happens is, if one person becomes the other one's happiness, it's an addiction to each other. It's an obsession. It's unhealthy. So there needs to be a balance. So this rift in this connection is because each person needs to be working on something. A creative project. Whatever that is, it will bring you. It'll bring you abundance. It'll bring you happiness within itself. So it's like each party had to go their own way to find that pinnacle. You see how you're not facing each other. Each one is doing their own thing right now, and you should be. But guess what you're focused on? Each of you are focused on the same thing. You're focused on this pinnacle. You're focused on your foundation, and that's what you need to be focused on. You're focused on bringing in wealth for yourself. You're focused on yourself. That's necessary. This union comes together once each party finds that thing. This addiction to each other is what caused this block in this relationship. So there's a delay here. There's a delay. I'm going to keep going. Okay, I see you moving away from the troubled time. Okay, I feel like this reunion is going to happen. I see the two of you deciding to move away from the troubled time in this connection and making it work here. You're moving away from it, but you're taking the experience with you because you learned a lot here. There was a lot to be learned here. There was a lot taught to each of you. See? You're not giving up. Yeah, none of you are. None of you are. I'm going to start clarifying here. You have the Nine of Wands. I see that you're going to keep going. Let me clarify this devil. Please clarify the devil card for me. Oh, we have so much that fell. I see the Four of Swords. I see the King of Swords. Separation. And it's also like a need to detach. Look, the Empress showed up. The Six of Swords showed up again. There's a need to... It's too much cards, so I'm just going to look at the cards that failed. Yeah, there's a need to know your worth and stop feeling stuck here. A lot of you are being stuck by your thoughts here. Feeling of lack. This lack mentality is a big no-no. You cannot build a strong relationship like this. This is a codependency type of... This card depicts codependency on each other. All right, a lot of you are going to start seeing things for what it is here and understanding the reason you even attracted this lesson with this person here. Because I see a lot of fears, a lot of things that you feel that you don't know with the moon, a lot of things in the dark, and there may be a lot of things you didn't know here. So this relationship was basically built on a lot of, well, yeah, there was things in the dark, things you didn't know. There's people here who's feeling like they're stuck. It's just low vibrational, like, yeah, there was a need to kind of move away here, the Six of Swords again. But there's also a need to know your worth with the Empress that came out. See, the Queen of Pentacles is one step before the Empress. You get here on your way here. Okay, there's a need for you to understand your worth and not stay in a connection for the wrong reason. Oh, now I see the Chariot. It's not one that fell out, so I don't know how it, yeah. Then the Three of Pentacles again. You guys, I see you having a success in your movement forward here, but I see that there's something that you need to be working on first. But there was just too much that needed to be looked at in the connection before it can become that healthy connection. I'm going to clarify the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is the person you're dealing with. Yeah, there's going to be a reunion. We have the Six of Cups. This is someone from your past coming back. It could be just a past life relationship, but this is someone from your past. This is a reconciliation card. This person wants to come back and make this serious offer to you. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like that's your energy. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles was the first card on the daily for the 22nd of November. And I kind of went in, yes, you are somebody's star. You are somebody's wish come true. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I kind of went in a lot about this Queen of Pentacles energy on that daily because that's the energy that's going to help you all right now. And for it to be your first card here, I'm not surprised. Someone sees you as their wish come true. And I see them wanting to come back in and make a serious offer and move away from the rough time. They do have some fear of rejection. They feel like they missed an opportunity with you. So this experience was a part of what needed to happen before this connection can come together. Each party needs to realize what the other one was to them. This experience, this time apart, the Four of Swords came out. The time apart is when the soul yearns deeply for the other, but that's also when each party realizes how much the other means. Okay, I'm going to pull the last card here. I'm not surprised. We end with the Nine of... This is awesome. We end with the Nine of Pentacles. This is being self-sufficient. This is where you need to be. This is on your own. This is the single bachelor or bachelorette card. This is being very, very self-sufficient. abundant. This is like a life of luxury, but on your own. This is having that financial independence. This is being single, but not feeling as if you're alone or lonely, because you find that happiness within yourself. You treat yourself to the luxuries of life. Okay? A lot of you, you have to embody this before your connection can be strong. You have to feel that sense of just feeling like you have what you need without someone else. If the only time you feel fulfilled is because you have someone else in your life to make you feel happy, it's not going to work. It's an unhealthy way to go into a relationship, because that's how codependent relationships start. If you feel like, oh, I need someone to feel happy, you're going to attract a lesson. That's how you attract a person into your life who's going to teach you a lesson, when the only reason you want someone is because you feel lonely. No. You have to be at that state where, you know what, I have everything I need. I'm pretty self-sufficient. I'm okay with just living life and going out, having a good time with friends, and even if I'm just by myself, just go out, have a drink, have dinner with myself, pay my own tab, not yearning for someone to do it with. When you can get to that space, you attract a divine partner into your life, because this is very important. This is how you go into a relationship and it not turn into a disaster. Because what happens is you start depending on that person to make you feel happy all the time. And that's too much on anyone. It's too much to ask someone to be that thing that makes you feel happy, because no one can fulfill that all the time. It's almost impossible. You have to be able to find your happiness within yourself first before you can attract someone where you can have that long-lasting relationship with. This card here, whenever it comes up, just lets me know that the relationship had some unhealthy aspects to it. Some that we don't even realize are unhealthy. Some people don't even realize that it's unhealthy. Needing to speak to the person every single day. That's like a codependent red flag. Or just feeling sad if the routine you guys have set up, let's just say you talk at a specific time and it doesn't happen one day and it messes up your vibe, that's a codependent red flag there. Especially when it comes to material things, if that person is the one that takes care of everything when it comes to materially, that's a codependent red flag. There needs to be a balance with everything. And if you're married and you live with this person, each person needs to have their own social life, own social circle, and each party needs to be comfortable with the other going out and having a good time without them. If your partner is not allowed or not able to go out and have a good time without you feeling like they're doing something, that's an unhealthy, it's just not good for the overall energy of the relationship. Each person needs to have their sense of independence. So this break in this connection is happening so that each person can reach to this status. Yeah, I got to learn how to find your sense of self without someone else, basically. That's basically what this is. You got so much pentacles here. This is about your foundation. Okay, something is ending. We have 2 nines. Okay, I don't see either of you giving up on the other. Okay, so I feel like many of you are single right now. The Queen of Pentacles is usually that single mother, but holding down the house. You know, she got everything she needs. She got the house, she got the car, she got that steady income that takes care of the home. She even has a social life. She does not have love. And guess what? She's not desperate for it. She's not chasing it. It comes to her because she knows that what's for her will come to her when it's supposed to. So, not everyone approaches this one either, because she gives off a certain vibe that you gotta really have your stuff in order before you step to her. You have to have your stuff in order, because she can see through the bull easily. Say 10 words, she know what you want. She know what you're trying to get. She know your intentions. She'll see through it. She has enough experience, okay? She's been through a lot. You can't really fool this one. You can't. Okay? So this is about you finding that sense of independence. But I feel like the possibility for this person to come back is strong. But you got to be at that healthy state first, okay? All right, I'm going to pull a romance angel here. And let's see. What's the message for Sagittarius? Is there a message for Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius, I don't know. I don't think there's a romance angel message for you. Let's try Whispers of Love here. Y'all gotta really understand how the true love, how you attract that true love. There's a very there's a strong need for you to understand how you attract that true love, because otherwise you're just going to keep attracting some kind of lesson to teach you. Okay? And those lessons, they get pretty old. But the best way to avoid those lessons is really just spend time learning about yourself. Seriously. Seriously. It takes time. You can't be jumping from relationship to relationship and think that you're gonna okay. We have quite a few cards here. The first one here says practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. A lot of you got to let go of some beliefs you have when it comes to relationships. You got to kind of be willing to let go of the past, number one, but thinking that the same thing will continue to happen. Some people tend to give up on love because they had so much bad experiences. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Okay. You would know if that's for you. There's a need for you to be compassionate. Some of you, yeah, could have picked up some bad relationships in the past. And it kind of have you feeling like you want to give up on love. Some of you have been so sour now when it comes to love, you play certain kind of mind games because you think that's going to serve you here. It says honesty is essential. You got to speak with love and truth. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on the time when you experienced love. So this just makes me feel like a lot of you have had bad experiences with love. It keeps coming up with these cards. Some of you may be saying, hey, look, I don't even care for love anymore right now. I'm going to focus on myself. And you know what? This experience may have triggered that to happen. And that's fine because we all go through that. We all go through that for a period of our life where we start feeling that way, where we don't want to do anything with love. And that's fine. That means you're supposed to be working on yourself at that time. So you still need to turn on your heart light because you're supposed to be practicing love to self at that time here. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental time to need to take a break. Yeah, it's kind of like time to take a break on love here and start focusing on self. Couldn't be any more clear. And then it ends with get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. So, if this reconciliation were to happen or come together, you all are going to basically be two new people and you're going to have to get to know each other again. The person should feel like a new person, basically. It says get to know each other. So you guys will be basically catching up, learning or seeing each other in a different way. And you're going to have to, not everyone loves in the same way. You'll have to know how this person need for love is expressed and they need to learn yours. Don't expect someone to basically have the same need for love as you do, or love in the same way that you do, rather, because we all love in different ways. So you need to learn how the person you're dealing with, what makes them feel loved. You need to learn, and you need to care enough to learn that. Don't think that just because you love in a certain way that the person loves that same way, and they need to, it's vice versa. They need to learn how you love. Because that's one of the misconceptions, that we all love in the same way. No. Very important. What makes you feel loved? What makes me feel loved? That's a discussion that needs to be had. Okay? I'm going to jump into the extended, just see what you need to know concerning this. Because I feel like right now is like a time where work on self is needed. Some of you already went through that. So the reunion is about to happen here. That's the second card. That was the second card. For a lot of you, the only thing holding this person back is because they feel like you're going to reject them. You know what? Before I jump into the extended, I kind of want to clarify that. Four of Cups. Oh, we got a card there. This person has been in their head a lot about this. I saw the I saw the Nine of Swords. Now look, we got the Ten of Swords. It's an end to that. This person is coming out of this. It was a painful ending for them. I saw the Nine of Swords flip. Now it's the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords is the ending of a tough time. So I feel like this person's about to make that move. So this is going to happen. This reunion is going to happen very soon for many of you, okay? All right, so I'm going to see what you need to know, what else you need to know about this situation in the extended. The link is down below. I truly hope this was helpful. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Six of Pentacles. They're ready to come in and give. You see, you got so much Pentacles. This is going to be, this relationship, the potential for it to actually work is strong. With all these Pentacle cards, There's a potential for this to be a very strong union here. Something that's built on a strong foundation. I see this person wanting to come in and give.